streaming. Private. Hello everyone, I'm Iron Phoenix and welcome to Enshrouded, a game that for some reason on OBS will not do a display capture and has to do window capture instead. Fine, Enshrouded, you're going to be one of those. Very much like Hearts of Iron, which would be very picky back in the day with, it probably still is, still very picky. But anyway, welcome to the wonderful world of Enshrouded. Now this is an interesting title. I have heard it said this is the game that's going to kill off Minecraft. It's not. I've made that mistake twice already, and I'm going to say right now, no, this game is good. It's really good. So we'll do basic sort of stuff. So I've just left everything on default graphical settings. It looks good. There are frame drops. It is early access. What do you expect? And performance is something that they do want to work on, apparently. There are certainly frame drops. There's a bit of frame stutter here and there. But then again, I am also on, when you consider that these days there's an awful lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that isn't handled by the graphics card, it's handled by the processor. I do have a beefy processor, so, there's that. The graphics card isn't the beefiest, it's a 1660 Ti. Specs are in the description box. I started putting the specs in after Starfield, a game I've still not finished. Because there are some games where you just look at them and you think, good God, this looks good. And then you look at the settings and think, wait, that's low? Interesting. But yes, so I've just left everything as is. I don't know what settings it picked for me. I did just have a quick look down there while I was trying to fix some other things. But yeah, between 60 and 40, for me, that's fine. As long as it's over 30, I'm cool with that. So, what is Enshrouded? Well, imagine you would just take the best bits of a whole bunch of different games. Nothing new or special, just a lot of very, very good bits of different games. And you would put them all into one game and then push it to early access. That would be Enshrouded, I think. So, the building system is like it's a piece kit building system. You plonk down your flame thingamajig, this thing, commune with flame, this thing, and that sets out where your settlement is and how far you can build. And you can upgrade it. You can upgrade the flame. You can upgrade the altar, and that will enlarge the area that you can build in. You can strengthen the flame, and that allows you to do various things, and we'll get to these two bits in a second, but and you can also reset your skill points if you do realise that you built your character in the wrong way, which is very important for when you're dealing with solo play, which is I am in solo. There is a co-op mode. I don't know how many people you can have. Might be up to 4. I don't know. But yeah, so standard sort of building type thing. You've got a building hammer somewhere. Where is it? It's there. You enter building mode, and as long as you've got the materials for it, you craft building blocks out of like logs and that sort of stuff at the workbench. And as long as you've got it on your person, you can build stuff. And you've got a fair amount of different sort of shapes and sizes and toolbars that you can pick from. I've just built a very simple house. It's sort of mostly wood. This isn't because I ran out of resources here. I just wanted to build like half wood, half stone type thing. And it just looks really good. And I've got a door. Okay, yep. We've got windows that I've put actual windows in. not so they aren't just open. Got some lights. I've got a little thing to cook with. I've got a bed, and then we've got these NPCs which you place and they unlock different stuff. For example, this guy has a quest, and he wants to carpenter. That would be useful because I need storage. Kind of desperately, actually. It's gotten a little ridiculous. I did get a backpack, but yes. Right, I will just delete that. Don't need that. I'll keep some of this stuff on me because you never know. I would love to get rid of some of this stuff that's on me. See if I can make any storage. I don't think so. Storage. Here we go. So, crafting versus from okay, that's how I do just crafting. So I would need to make myself a small chest. I would need nails and wood for that. Do I have nails and wood? I have some nails, some wood. No nails in there. I say that because when I'm out in the wilderness, I can probably maybe get some of the bits that I need. Just need to go up to this guy. If I speak to him, I can make some nails. That should be enough. And then go down here. And we'll talk about some of the other bits as well that they did really well shortly. Do I have shroud liquid? Probably not. No, I do not. I've got the spores, but the liquid I'm quite low on. So, what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to put this chest down so that I can put stuff in it. Like, well, pretty much all of this stuff. Oh, that one. It's a level 7 bow. That's a level 4 bow. Let's just switch those two around. I am currently spec'd up as a hunter type thing. That should be fine. Right, we'll do skills now because we've kind of in that area now. Go into skills. We have a very sort of Skyrim-y style of web, really, that you can put your skill points into, and I've actually got 3 skill points to use. I've been going down sort of ranger assassin, so you're sort of more like more like a ranger really than necessarily a rogue per se, but I have also dropped some points into warrior just because I've been starting to use a dagger as my melee weapon is a dagger, and I'm using a bow as I'm taking that because that's fun. That just sounds fun. I'm going to also grab some stamina as well because I can. Right. So that's skills. Just a very simple, as you level up, you get points. And when you need to eat stuff, we've got the eating system from Valheim. And in fact, I do just need to very quickly cook up my raw meat. And then should be ready to go out into the wilderness. Again, kind of like Valheim, this, in that you cook your meat until it turns into cooked food. There are definitely influences in this game, and that's not a bad thing at all. Right, so I need to go to see if I can find so I got No, that's the hunter. Hold on. I need this guy. Right. Take the wilderness. Eternal spell. Right. Okay. So we'll just drop down into the shroud. Right. The reason why the game's called Enshrouded is because of the not radiation. Down here we have sort of like a mist, and that mist is dangerous to be in for too long. And while I could go down the long way, I can also just use my glider, so I'm using my glider. There is also a grappling hook as well that you can use to grapple onto locations. And this is where you sort of start getting into the Skyrim / Fallout 4 style of doing games, in that you can say, okay, I want you to go from point A to point B. Unfortunately, point C, D, E, F, G, and all that sort of stuff is in the way. And so, yeah, I need to get some resources that you can only get in the Shroud. Which is this stuff, the Shroud liquid. I'm just going to grab a couple of these. Now, I have 6 minutes in the Shroud. You start with 5 minutes, and then you can kind of increase that a little bit as you go. Yeah, this is just straight collect. That's good. Right, I think that should be all the Shroud liquid that I probably need, at least for a while. Yeah, 21, that should be fine. Now let's go on down. So this is just slowly ticking down, and actually we're coming up on one of my gravestones, one of the many places where I've died. It might be an idea to just, okay, right, yes, that was right on the edge of that stuff. I don't know what that stuff is, but it killed me. So I'm not going back into it, but yes, that stuff was bad. That really cut down my enshrouded time and killed me. If you stay in here too long, you die. But if you get high enough, you can sometimes find areas like this, which are technically in the Shroud. They're just like little safe zones. And we need to go... let's kind of see what we've got ahead of us, really. Right, so that would be where the carpenter is. So, oh, no, that stuff is bad. Right, just hang here for a minute. Right, yeah. That was not ideal. Right. However, what I could do is use my glider to get over it. Right? Let's try that. What could possibly go wrong? I go straight into it. Nope, there we go. And we found a little safe zone. Good. Oh, this is actually really good. And we found a rat, dead rat, which means that there's probably a wolf around here somewhere. But we're just gonna sneak through here, I guess. I don't know, I'm just sort of walking. And I'm probably going to find things along the way that are interesting to look at, because that's the sort of game this one is. Oh, there's a tower there. Now, as we know from Far Cry, again, you know, the game doesn't really do anything particularly new, per se. That's not a bad thing at all. But it has taken a lot of influences from different games, and as we know from Far Cry, if you see a big, tall tower in the distance, climb it, because then you unlock a fast travel point. I've got nothing else to say about that. That's what it does. And there's puzzles in there, and there's loot to find. But at the end of the day, it's just a tower climbing puzzle from Far Cry. But that was one of the better parts of Far Cry, so why wouldn't you nick that idea? It's an interesting thing to think about, really. That's being attacked by a rat. It's an interesting thing to think about, really. That there are so many games out there that pride themselves on doing the next big important thing. But sometimes you don't need that from a game. You just need a game that works. And I never really got on with Skyrim, partly because I don't know. I never really got on with the world, I guess. I'm not a huge fan of sort of the medieval kind of era. Just because I think swords and bows and all that is fine up to a point, but there's only so much you can really do with the world. And then Enshouded comes along and I just find myself wanting to play it. It's an odd feeling. The devs did really well with this in just creating a nice world and a nice sort of set of experiences for us to play with. And really, if you are looking for a game that maybe it just doesn't do anything hugely special. Ooh, I've got some skills. I'm going to use some skills. Alright, let's see. Right, so sniper attacking with a ranged weapon. Movement speed when sneaking, that would be nice, but I don't quite have the points to do that. Interesting thing, these circles are kind of sized by how many points. Ooh, poison resistance. All range damage is increased by an extra 10%. Could be useful. Was hoping for something a little bit more stabby. Attacking with a ranged weapon, we'll take sniper. Ooh, blessed arrows, sounds fun. Yeah, I do have. We'll stick with the flint arrows for now. Yeah, it's suddenly this is the sort of game where I would say, okay, it is in early access at the moment. There's probably more to come. It's a fairly expansive world, even in the early access. It might be worth a look at if this is your cup of tea. And oh no! Oh yes, yeah. You only need to get vaguely close to one of those things. That basically acts as a respawn point if I was to fall to my death, which I probably will be about to do. Right, this is a special locked door. I need to find 2 buttons or switches to unlock that. And one of these is stuck behind some spikes. Hello. These things can be an absolute pain for me. But that was a bow. Is that any better than the one that I've currently got? Possibly. 15, but it's green, and thus green is better. Those should not be on my hotbar. I've got forest longbow here for 15, but it's blue, which is better. So I'm going to salvage these. And I'll probably fix that bow up a little bit more. Right. Ow, those spikes hurt. But we have opened that door. Okay. I do have some bandages, actually. I could use them. And in fact, I probably don't need that rusty short sword either. If you salvage them, you get runes, and then runes are used to enhance weapons or to reskill. Do I have any bandages would be my next question. No, but I can probably make some. Right, oh yes, so we go up here. This is basically your stairs. Right. So this one we need to find one button. This is a very button heavy one. Right. I think I see what's going to go on here. When we press this button, all these spikes are going to activate. And I'm just going to run like mad and through it all. Right, and this requires one. So this door is an open one. That's a chest, and then we can go this way. And how do we open that door? Ah, here we go. Oh, is that might be a treasure room actually. It'd be very cool if it was. Oh, no. That's not... Oh, that opens that door. And that has opened here. Ooh, a wand. I like wands. They are great for sort of magical damage. And this is a blue apprentice wand. So I'm taking that. I'm salvaging my old one. This one just does like a sort of, yeah, it's just like a magical attack. And then that's opened that door there. And we can go on up to the next one. Some of these have enemies in, and some of them are just like these sort of trap rooms. Ow. 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 This... Okay. I can open that one. Okay. Good. I'm just going to take a bandage. That went horribly wrong. Right. So this is just running jumps. And then up here. So all this does drain your stamina, very much like Viking, I think, kind of did that. Maybe first, where you had sort of climbing and you had stamina, or like Tomb Raider, maybe. Go through here, and oh wait, yeah. That should, yep. Yes, access into there. Actually finding quite a lot of loot today. Sometimes in these places it can be a little bit sparse. Not entirely sure what that one did. What did that one do, actually? Presumably something I need to worry about. Right, so I did that one. So I did in there. And then... was it just to turn that off, probably? So you could get into... Ah! Oh, there's a chest there that I want. No, that was up. Oh no, yeah, that was to get out there. Got a lockpick, so I can open this one. Nothing huge out of there, but that's fine. Oh, was it just open this door? Possibly just open this door. Right. Ha! And we're up. So we commune with the flame. We've now unlocked this as a fast travel location. And in order to get down, we can go two ways. We can either take that teleporter down, or we can just, well, jump. Because I need to go over here anyway. So why not just use my wings? And yeah, basically just using your wingsuit from probably Far Cry again, actually. You know, again, there's a lot of influences in this game. A lot of things that just work well because they've already been done in other games. And that was a bit of a... You got your lock on. And... Cool. And then we've got our rolls. Unfortunately, because I'm still not hugely great with the rolls, because I accidentally use Alt and then moved to the other toolbar by accident. Right. I'm going to use a quick heal. And go into stealth mode. There's quite a lot of nasties in here. I do like this sword. I got it from one of the bosses, actually. I think the first boss you kind of come across. There's bosses in this game as well. A little bit sort of, I guess, Dark Souls-esque. You know, that sort of style of stuff. Right, I got a spark. I didn't get... Oh, location below. How do I get down? That guy did come from... Let's get out this. No? Am I missing something? I may very well be missing something in this place. It's probably nothing to do with this place. No, this is just a flame sanctum. This isn't a... yeah, I need to go... up there, maybe? And then around? Yeah, I need to sort of go up onto here. So maybe if I run this way? I want to kind of head up to that bridge, I think, and then over the bridge. If I can get... yeah, I can get up there, but let's just chill here just for a moment. If I hit X, I sit, and then that should maybe just regen my stamina a little quicker. Also, food. Because it does important things. And oh no, that's not worked. Oh dear. I didn't. It kind of. I don't know really what happened there at all. Maybe something weird with the controls that I've not run into yet. But oh well. Let's go back and get the stuff. Because you drop some of your items in your backpack when you die, and some of that stuff is actually quite useful because that was all the shroud stuff that I picked up. So, but as I don't think I died to anything actually down there. I think it was just the fall damage. I should be able to just go and grab it. That was the Flame Sanctum. And where did my stuff go is the question. Specifically, because I don't think I fell down. It's so dark. Hold on, I do have torches. I just never end up using the things. Right, there we go. Has it spawned? I think what it's done is it's spawned my tombstone in midair. This could be an interesting one to try and get hold of, and I may end up just not bothering. Early access. I might have to just go and get the shroud stuff. It's only really the shroud stuff that I care about. Though there was also a spark in there, which would be useful. Problem is, I can't really see anymore. So I don't know where the way up was. I'm trying the age-old trick of looking at my monitor in a different angle. It doesn't really work. I don't know. Or was it around here? Ah. It's always darkest just before dawn. How on earth did I get up before? Oh, right, yeah. It was right next to I was sort of next to the castle. I'm a little bit far out. Except I'm not. What? How did I get up that one? Why didn't I just go up, hop up this, just do Skyrim hopping? Okay, that's not going to be too bad to get to. Actually, because I can go. It has actually put my tombstone somewhere accessible. I can go up here. It's just sort of right on that edge. That's a relief. Ooh, no, there we go. Right, got more mist stuff. Right. Ah, it's because it was I sort of clipped that thing and it basically said, oh right, you're on the ground now, so that's good, right? That's where you want to be. The answer is no, not exactly. Right, now I'm up here. Why do I want to be up here? I want to be going that way. Okay, I'm going to do a quick jump back home. And yes, so it'll be a very quick jump back home. I just want to see if I can do some carpentry for a moment. Storage, small chest, nails. Where are they? In here. There's 3 in here, and there's a whole bunch of metal scraps. Need 6 nails. Go back into here. Then we go into here. I've got loads of shroud spores in one of these chests, and this is why I want to get these magic chests set up, because not having to find the stuff. I've already been having this problem in Minecraft this morning. Right. Where everything is in a chest. Okay, that should be relatively clear now. I probably don't need that. I'll keep these. And we should be good. Oh, and I'll also get rid of the wood as well. I don't need the wood on me. Right. And then we can very quickly nip back up to here. And then, sort of over there, just go by glider, because glider is fun. This is a really, really good way of getting from one place to another without having to really worry about everything in between. I don't know if you can build other gliders, but at the moment you can only build this one. Certainly exploring this in the daytime is a lot easier than trying to do this at night. I need to get, might even be just around this completely. It might not be on top, it might be around it. But we'll see if there's a way up. Oh, looks like there might be a way up. We can kind of Skyrim our way up here. See if there's a surface ruin. Hello. That looks promising, and it's in the shroud. That looks very promising, so we're gonna nip down here, see what this is protected by. Normally it's protected by something. Oh, for Pete's sake. At least I ditched my inventory. And we're up here. Yes. That stuff. Right, let's try this again. I know where we're going now. We're kind of going around the back of here, so I can kind of aim myself a little bit better. Aim for that house, and then I want to come at it from that angle. I think that's the way to go. That lava stuff is a bit of a nuisance. I've died a few times to that stuff. Right. And we've got wolves in the distance. So there's a green bar underneath all my tools. I don't know if this that actually repairs when you just return back home. But yeah, your tools can break. They do have durability on them, so use them too much, they do break. Is it worth going after my stuff? Probably not. Is it worth dealing with that? Yes. He's not noticed that his friend's gone. It's going to be one of those cases of, well, if it's there, then sure, but and that's going to be. I don't know where that. Oh, it's on the other side somewhere. Some point I may go back to it, but oh well, it's fine. It's probably only got like some cloth or something in it, so not too worried. You can get rid of the shroud if sort of around the like the spring, I think they call it, the wellspring. Oh, this is bad. It's going to be one of those, isn't it? Good. We did actually respawn at we did walk past one of these things. Good. And when you're near one of those things, it does refill your shroud meter. These things are just like basic skeleton things. Timing the shots, you can sort of stagger them. If they hit your shield or defense, if you time it right, they can be staggered. Kind of like well, Skyrim. Right, this is an ancient vault, and we've got critters. Great. They are very weak, but they can mob you. I don't know what that is. I'm not hanging around to find out. Oh, God. Oh good, I'm walking into a flame sanctum now. It's not what I wanted. Oh no, I'm underneath the flame sanctum. Just waiting for that. That just refills my time here. Location has apparently been reached, and I don't see... Ah. Oh, do I have to mine? I better do. Yep, I had to mine through the rubble to get to this bundle of joy. Right, don't let that thing hit you. I don't know what that was. Some sort of lich type thing. Let's awaken that survivor, and hopefully that door will now open for us. And we've Skyrim doored out. And we're free. Right, just gonna go back to the thingy. And we're out. There is a ruin there, but I don't want to worry about that at the moment. I just want to nip back to home. Summon the carpenter, and then I'll probably end this for now. It's an interesting one. It's certainly one that I'm going to be keeping on playing, and we might... I don't know, we might come back to this on stream. Okay. So, I can make... Oh, advanced gliders. I did wonder if you could do, better gliders. Yes, you can. And so all this stuff adds comfort to your area. So you can make yourself, put in your bathroom, your chandeliers, secret doors. Ooh, secret doors. That sounds fun. So yeah, better beds, because obviously the bed that I'm using at the moment is just like a simple mattress, and now I can make sun loungers, wooden beds, that sort of thing. It's all just sort of stuff to make your area just look a little bit nicer, but also have a bit of functionality for it. I've still not finished this roof either. I do need to get on with that at some point, but yeah. Oh, gotta... quite a bit of... everyone seems to want to talk to me now, all of a sudden. Now I've got that guy. And does the blacksmith also want to talk? Probably. Yes, he does. Yeah, everyone wants more stuff now, so oh, he also wants to talk now. Okay, right. I think everyone's done now. Anyway, I am going to end this now for now. But we may come back to this another time. So anyway, with that, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.